Good morning, a very warm welcome indeed. Time now running into 9 a.m. Many thanks indeed for checking in. This is Peter with you on Peter Private 99. This is the free-to-air YouTube channel bringing you the very best of free information daily in the racing business, and all on this free YouTube channel. Well, almost all. If you phoned in and called in and tuned in and watched in and viewed in yesterday on this incredible run of winners that I'm on, you would know about my Belt Bookies bet. The Bookies bet. Well, I told you yesterday it was going to be a big day, didn't it? The first time ever I put a bet on which you had to pay for just a fiver, a deep sea diver I sold you, a man alive, a jacks, whichever you want to call it, a handful. It was just not the price of hardly a cup of coffee, I can tell you that. And what did I do? Well, I'm going to show you a betting slip to tell you what I did. That's what I did. I don't know if you can read that all right. I've tried to put a mirror image on this. And Captain Corcoran was the name of the horse. Captain Corcoran, who absolutely dotted up at Catterick Bridge, winning the 420 under Rachel Richardson. That's just a small bet for me, just to show you if you can't read it, it's still genuine at the bottom. It's a bit out of focus that, but it's a 50 each way anyway. That's a £1,000 betting slip. Now, that is just what I put on personally, but I am advising thousands and thousands of people. There is 1,000 people watching these videos daily. I have over 60, 65, 70,000 viewers in the last 2 months. But if you would have bought or invested, or whatever you want to phrase it, into the Bookies bet yesterday on PayPal for a fiver, that is the horse which was on there. If you rang yesterday and tuned in yesterday and watched in yesterday, you would have seen how much I employed you to do it. I implored you to have it. And I can tell you scores and scores and scores of people were delighted and they had it. One bet, one winner. I actually took 8 to 1 on that bet, but it drifted out to 16 to 1. But Betfred offer best odds guaranteed. So you can't lose. And really, you know, it's incredible, isn't it? Best odds guaranteed. 16 to 1 winner, one bet, one winner. Now I'm going to tell you about today's best bet in a moment, but I do have 3 horses I'm going to give you. 3 horses, 2 of them at Beverley and 1 at Roscommon over in Ireland. In Ireland I've won more money than anyone breathing on Irish racing, I can tell you that. And more to the point, they're all big prices. The average price selection I give you is 8 to 1. I know you've probably heard all this before, but I've got to tell you again, because there are new people coming through all the time who are new to betting and losing and losing and losing. And what I'm doing is winning and winning and winning. I've had 18 winning bets in 9 days on this channel. 18 winning bets in 9 days. I'm talking some serious books here, some serious books. Captain Corcoran was a best bet yesterday, which was my Bookies bet. So what I'm going to do is give you another opportunity today. I'm going to give you 3 of my Lucky 15 bets. I'm going to give you 3 of them, which pay 500 to 1 a treble. Minimum doubles around about 50 to 1. You can't say I'm not being fair. Fair? That's unbelievable. I've given you stacks of winners. I'm just going to tell you these, and I'm going to give you today's Beverley bets, and I'm going to get a Roscommon Dark Horse at 10 to 1. My PayPal bet today for a fiver, I could have put it up to 10, I could have put it up to 20 and people have had it. Scores of people had a 16 to 1 one shot crossbow bet yesterday. Job done. Belt the Bookies, Belt the Bookies, Belt the Bookies. One bet, one winner, Captain Corcoran. You've seen what I did myself, and that was just a paltry 50 each way, just to cheer it in. There's a lot more than that on it, can tell you that. A lot more than that, a whole lot more than that. But I'm not about to tell you what I'm up to. But what I am up to is backing every single tip that I send out. I back every tip that I send out, and I put plenty on. I chunk it, I belt it, and today's Belt the Bookies bet is 16 to 1. And I can tell you, I think that one's got an amazing chance. And I'll tell you more about that in a moment. The Belt the Bookies bet is the best bet of the day on my Lucky 15 line. And remember, my Lucky 15 line contains 4 horses. I'm giving you 3 of them. But my private members who pay £365 here, just £1 a day, have all the bets by text message to them. They get all the bets sent to them around about 8 o'clock, 8:15 in the morning, while this message obviously has to be delayed until they're all on and got their bets sorted. So, you know, it's cost effective to join the private club, and many of you did yesterday. I'm not going to beat around the bush anymore, other I'm just going to run down these winners for new people and for you alike. Last Tuesday on the line, last Tuesday I gave you 2 bets, 2 winners. The Armed Man for Paula Muir. I always tell you who wrote it, Paula Muir. Try saying that live over and over again, Paula Muir. Well, 14 to 1, absolutely bolted up at Yday Park, and that was gathered in as well by a horse called Thunder Flash last Tuesday, which won at 8 to 1 into 9 to 2. I beg your pardon. The double paid a 100 to 1 whopping payout, free of charge on this line, free of charge, free. And I've got 3 more free today. But just as the Armed Man was my best bet of the day, which I also banged and belted myself, I belted it. That won at 14 to 1. As did Captain Corcoran, which I belted yesterday, belted, 16 to 1. Today's horse, I'm not going to tell you where it runs, I don't want you to say anything about it, other than it is right now 16 to 1. And I think it's got an amazing chance. You can't doubt me. You can doubt anyone you want. You can doubt yourselves. You can doubt everything you're doing. But don't doubt me, because I'm here to back big winners. 18 winners in the last 9 days, including 16 to 1, 12 to 1, just hiss the day before on Sunday. Just hiss. 12 to 1 into 13 to 2. Is that not enough? Well, if it's not enough, Brutalab, 6 to 1 to 9 to 2. Jupiter Road, 9 to 1 into 8 to 1. The Armed Man, 14 to 1 to 12 to 1. Thunder Flash, 6 to 1 to 9 to 2. Lighthouse Rose, 11 to 2. And Ardumi at 12 to 1. That's just a week last Saturday in the last 9 days. Plus all your places as well. I've got no more time to go on and on about how good this is, because if you can't feel that, if you can't feel what's going on in here, then you're wasting your time. But you're not, because it's free, isn't it? Free. But the best bet, Captain Corcoran, was not free yesterday. And the wise people who made the decision to get on board and took the first step to plenty of big winners, back to 16 to 1 winner for the first bet with PayPal by clicking the link below. Today's horse is as strong as that. It's 16 to 1, all set up. My horses have got 0, next to the names. And that's why they go off at big prices, because they've all been dropping down the handicap and they've all been got ready. And I know when the moment to strike is and when they're coming to the boil. And this one is today. Okay, a bet on this line yesterday also each way was Day of Roses, which came in at 3rd at a huge 18 to 1. All in all, 50% of my bets either win or place. Average price 8 to 1. Result, happiness, as they say. Okay, 50%, remember that, of my horses, either win or place. Average price 8 to 1. Nobody, I don't care who they are, can match that. It's impossible. But I can do it. And you just got to watch all the videos and you'll see that. I'm going to get these 3 bets out to you in double quick time, if that's possible, the way I've got verbal diarrhea, but I need to tell you what's going on, because if you miss out on today's Bout the Bookies bet by clicking on the PayPal link, it's 16 to 1. I don't want to have to come on and tell you tomorrow you've missed another one. You've missed Captain Corcoran. Well, not all of you. Scores of people backed it because they trusted it and got on with it, and they'd won a fortune in a week and they wanted to win some more, and they did just that. And from there, they upgraded to come in the private club, so they don't pay £5 a day, it's just £1 a day. It's common sense, it's a funnel. It's common sense, isn't it? In for free, win, pay a £5, win. You want more Oliver Twist? I'll give you more. Listen, I'm going to give you more now. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to take you straight to Beverley. I'm going to reinvigorate my screen, or whatever the word is. I'm going to refresh it. That's the word, isn't it? Reinvigorate. 3:30 at Beverley today. Horse I'm very sweet on today. Remember, these are all each way recommendations. Singles, doubles, trebles. Put them in the accumulators, lucky 15s, whatever you want to do. That is your prerogative. Number 7, it's called Keep Up Kevin, trained by Pam Sly, ridden by Dougie Costello. Runs off a low mark of 72 today. Ran really well, went 5th last time up behind a horse called Kentucky Connection. Good run, that was at Beverley. This horse today, trained by a very astute trainer, Pam Sly. I like the look, certainly very much of this gelding. Keep Up Kevin. Looks a very ordinary race, 0 to 75, handicap grade 5. I'll be very disappointed if this doesn't figure right at the right end of the track. And I think it can win for sure. Number 7, Keep Up Kevin, round about 5 or 6 to 1 to your money. First bet of the day at Beverley. Let's move swiftly on, eh? Let's move it. 5.05 at Beverley, second bet of the day. I like this one a lot. I like all my horses a lot, but I like this one a lot. About 7 or 8 to 1. It's number 1. It's called Well Funded, trained by James Bethel, ridden by Jane Elliott. One for the ladies today, isn't it? Jane Elliott, the jockey, riding Well Funded. Pam Sly, the lady trainer. She trains Keep Up Kevin. So let's go with the girls today. Number 1, Well Funded, off a mark of 72. No doubt about it, this horse is ready to strike. No doubt at all in my mind. James Bethel trains it. His horses are showing resurgent form. And this horse ran a bit too short a trip last time. Steps up today to 2 miles. It's absolutely cock on. And I think the horse is going to take a lot of beating. I really do. So that's one to be on there. It's called Well Funded in the 5.05 at Beverley. And that leaves you 1 to go. Well, actually 2 to go, because I do have my belt, the Bookies bet for a £5, and I'm not going to tell you where it runs. I'm not going to have you all searching for your odds checkers and trying to gauge where it is, what is it without. You know, it's not a mystery tour, is it? This is about me giving you the winners for free and you getting the best bet of the day to add to the 3 to make sure you don't miss out on an absolute fortune. Because when the 4 go in, the 4 horses of the apocalypse go in, you are going to be minted. Because that's what this is all about. I'm miles in front. Over £1,200 in profit for £1 each way, lucky 15s since June. Over £1,200 profit. Over £1,200 profit, £1 players. So you imagine when the big one goes in, and it is going in, everyone's going to net 30s and 40 grands. It's going to be massive. You can't get this bet anywhere else. It's exclusively to me. It's just my bet. And they are my bets. You're following my bets. They're my bets that I'm putting on cash. Real cash. I'm drawing real cash off, which is worth absolutely double, triple in this day and age. That's for sure. So you've had number 1, Well Funded. You've had number 7, Keep Up Kevin, both at the Beverley Hillbillies at Beverley. And let's take you to Roscommon now for the final bet of the day. And I must say, I'm absolutely thrilled and delighted with how many people have wrote emails and also liked my videos, which I'm giving you for free. It's really kind of you. Almost 300 likes a day. If you want to give me the thumbs up, appreciate it, and I'll continue to do it. I'll only continue to do it so long as you want it. Because I do have a very big private members club, which you can join below. As I say, it's just £1 a day. All messages by text. You get all your lucky 15 bets, and you also get your main bets as well. Not main bets, but you get your win bets, solid win bets, shorter prices often. But you also get the late information. Late information on Friday was a big 11 to 2 winner, and well, it's just picking up profit all the time. But the key things are these multi bets. I'm trying to win everyone the jackpot. I'm trying to win the jackpot prize. And if you've not checked out 18 winners in 9 days, I'm really near to doing it. Really near to doing this. You know, 100 to 1 double last Tuesday on this line. 100 to 1 double. So, you know, if the other one would have won, it would have been 2,000 to 1 treble. So you don't need a lot of money on to win a fortune. A life-changing win, a game show win. A game show win. It's just when it's going to happen. It's not if, it's when it's going to happen. That's why everyone's coming on board with me. I've got the biggest club in the country because it's when it's going to happen. You know you're walking into the storm to absolutely hammer home a jackpot prize. You know you're going to win the lottery. You've got to play it, haven't you? If you know you're going to win it. And along the way you keep picking up money all the time. Join my private club for £365. It's just £1 a day. Or get today's bet for a blue and a £5. And that's a 16 to 1 shot, which is the 4th bet of my lucky 15 today, which my members get for zero fillings, as they say. Let me take you, give us a thumbs up, by the way. Let me take you to Roscommon for the 5.45. There's a horse here, which, you know, for me, has got an outstanding chance. Trained by Tracy Collins over in Ireland. And number 6, it's called Beckwith Place. Beckwith Place. I like the look very much of this handicapper. It runs off a mark of 78, dropping down the weights as we speak in free fall almost. and I believe this horse will take the world a beating today. No doubt about it at all. Number 6, Beckwith Place, ran really well when 5th for 14 at Bellewstown last time out. That was on the 2nd of July. It's had a nice break. The gelding comes into it of a low mark of 78. Well handicapped. Looks a very ordinary 13 runner affair over the 7 furlongs. And that is the one for me today. The third and final bet. Number 6, Beckwith Place, in the 5.45 at Roscommon. Well, it's Winners Incorporated, isn't it? It's non-stop winners all the way. It's non-stop fun all the way. And it's more fun when you're winning. Click the PayPal link and get on my Belt the Bookies bet, my Belt the Bookies bet, my Belt the Bookies bet. I'll be back with you tomorrow. God willing, we'll all be back at the same time at 9 AM. Thumbs up. Go get 'em.